This ankle is kind of cool, isn't it? Hey there, if you're new to this channel, my name is Sina and I recently road tripped through half the US with my boyfriend. But as you know, everything has to come to an end, so here we are back in Denmark with a massive suitcase that I got all the sweet boys in my life to carry for me. Such a princess. So I thought I would show you guys how much shit and stuff can accumulate in a short span of 2.5 months on the go. Let's check it out. And a little context before we start. I went over there with just my red backpack and had every intention to come back with a big suitcase full of very cheap, nice clothes from all the Goodwill stores. But let's just say my intentions were shattered. Turned out the Goodwill stores were not as I expected, not as cheap, not as good, and I did absolutely not end up with as much clothes that I would have liked to. Probably better for the climate. Anyways, let's get to it. So we're doing this voiceover style because my mics decided not to work, so whatever. First up, I got this blue fleece from a Goodwill store. It was really nice. I just thought it was my color, so I had to get it. I think I'm gonna crop it later on though. And it was really good for all those evenings that got a little bit chilly in mid-March in California. Next up, I got this really nice button-up that I've just been wearing every day since then. I got it from Walmart and it was only $10, I think. This was a really nice find. It's all cotton. I really enjoy wearing it. Next up are these small blue shorts that I also got. Just nice and comfy. Next up is this light blue anorak I got from a very tiny thrift store. I have always been on the lookout for anoraks, so I was really pleased when I found this. And it's even in my color, so yay! And last but not least, I got this dress. And it's serving. It's giving Anastasia blue dress scene vibes, okay? Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, this one. I was really doubting whether or not to get this one when I was in the store, which I'm really happy about now because I think it looks fire. Besides the clothes, let me show you what else I got in the US. I finally ordered a tent because turns out the Big Agnes tent is a really good tent option for ultralight backpacking or bike packing, which I'm planning to do this summer. And when I found out you could get this for like half the price of what you buy them for in Denmark, I was like, let's squeeze that into a suitcase. I got a little snack. Some salted pumpkin seeds, a snack from Robert, because he knows how much I appreciate salty stuff. It was very cute. Then I lost my beloved Crocs. But it was okay, because I got these for like a couple dollars in a Goodwill store, just so I had some sandals to walk around in, and these are literally just plastic, but you know, it does the job. And then, as the crown jewel of the trip, I finally got my cowboy boots. This was like, I knew from the beginning, you know, cowboy boots are in Europe, and I just knew, okay, I'm going to the country, the land of cowboy. I need to get some to bring back home. But they never showed up in any Goodwill stores and they were never my size. And then I went to a boot barn, you know, like the place where they sell new cowboy boots. And turns out my feet are just very big and they don't carry a lot of styles in my sizes. So I would have to order them. It became this whole ordeal and I kind of doubted that I would actually end up finding any. But then Ethan's mom convinced me to come to this cute ass place called Nevada City. And it had this very cute little vintage store that freaking had cowboy boots in my size. Can you believe my luck? I was so happy. Let me show you. Here they are. And they're really nice. Let me show you them on. So I would have like liked some that were even taller because I like to think that suits my calves better. But I think these were a really good option and they were like 1/10 of the normal price for a new pair of boots. So I was really happy when I found them. They were my size and I could fit them. It's like awesome. They're a little bit big on my feet when I walk. So I have a plan to like try and put some cotton in the tip by the toes and put another sole in, and then I think they'll be awesome. They're gonna be so good. Look at this. I mean, come on. Have you seen cowboy boots like this before?
Now sissy that wow.
And let's continue with snacks and souvenirs. Going back home to Denmark, I knew I wanted to bring my family and friends some kind of souvenir. I also knew space was, I don't know, I couldn't bring a pair of cowboy boots for everyone, like considering price and space. So I opted for the safe and easy choice, which means candy. So my last day there, I bought so much Reese's candy.
Yeah, I have no idea.
One of these from my mama. Couple chocolate Reese's bars from my friends. One more. And then I kind of just looked at the shelves and went for the most exotic candy. But most of it we also have in European stores. So I was like, I don't know. But I hadn't seen these before. Nerds. So man, I was like, yeah, let's try this out. One for each of my sisters, I think. We have some more original Reese's. Turns out it was cheaper per ounce to buy it in these packages than just buy like a whole bulk of it. Then we went for some exotic Twix and Snicker bars. Twix with cookie dough. I mean, come on. We don't have that in Denmark. And last but not least, we got some awesome big Oreo packages. Gosh, like, I mean, I've slowly begun to realize they must be putting some crazy stuff in those biscuits, because man, when I have one, it's like I cannot stop. I keep craving them. You know, when I was on the plane, I had very sensibly put the Oreo packs in the checked luggage, not in my carry-on, because I knew if I did, I was gonna eat them all. But sure enough, when I then sat on the plane, the only thing I could think of was Oreos. And I'm not kidding, like for 10 hours straight, I was just like, I wish I had an Oreo right now. Like, it was horrible. Don't do that to yourself, Hans. Don't start eating them, you'll never stop again. But anyways, we have to enter this patch, and then after that, it's a goner. Alright. When it comes to other miscellaneous stuff, I did buy quite a few items because I was trying to take advantage of the fact that some electronics are cheaper in the US. So we got ourselves some mics that turns out don't fit into my phone, and I have to return them, which is going to be a nuisance and a whole ordeal. I got a game. Shout out to my Camino friend Leo who taught us this game. I can't wait to play this. Also, we were playing so much Exploding Kittens on the trip. It was really fun. But I didn't bring that home. I left it for Ethan because he liked it. Got a hair turban to dry my hair off. Another hair turban. We got a little tripod thing. We got a couple of sunglasses. These are more subtle, which we like. Got a weird tripod thing that has like suction holes, and it was supposed to go in the car, but I couldn't figure out how it didn't work. Then I got my beautiful MacBook over there with the following case. I bought this off of Amazon. It's pretty nice. Then I also did buy an external hard drive to make sure that I can edit a lot of videos. And I bought this thing too. And I mean, then I've bought a bunch of cords. I bought a pair of Apple headphones and shit like that. I bought some embroidery stuff for the road trip that I ended up never using. Does that sound like me? Yeah, it does. Let me show you the postcards. I got quite a few postcards, but it wasn't until we were like halfway through the US on our road trip on the way back that I realized postcards are still a thing. They were just in the gas stations, and I had never been to a gas station because we always just paid outside or whatever. I didn't realize. Then I got a bunch. Mesa Verde from the Great Sand Dunes, from Roswell with the aliens, more Mesa Verde sand dunes, New Mexico, from Hollywood, more Great Sand Dunes, more New Mexico. Got one for Arches. And then I got this really great card to give my dad on his birthday, because this is him. This is his persona. Okay, the last thing of this batch. I did get a very nice souvenir when we were in Lafayette. There was a street festival. It was Festival International something. And there were a lot of booths and artists selling their stuff. And then I went in to this one guy's booth. He did a lot of lino cut. And I fell in love with this motif. This is just so beautiful. I have a friend who would love this print. Even though it was a little expensive, I was like, I have to get it for him. That's gonna be such a nice gift. And then I was in a spending mood, so I bought another one of his artworks, which is like cool steamboat, New Orleans style. The artist was from New Orleans. I'll put his Instagram down there. So yeah, that was all the stuff I got in the USA haul. Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, we did get a little bit poor when we were there. So yeah. See ya.